Good evening, everybody. Second video of the day. So, what's prompted me to do this content is a couple of comments that I've read. So I thought, right, we have a bit of content to make. First and foremost, let me address this comment, these comments that I keep seeing around. Or why are you still banging reps out? Why are you still training when you're injured? Why are you not fighting? Listen, the injury is causing me pain in my neck and down my arms. I'm not disabled. I've just been told that I can't continue to take punches until it's fixed, because that's the only way it's going to be made worse. Now, any injury that we have, we can work around. If I can still stay fit and strong, then I'm going to do so. If I have to stop training full stop, I'll probably fall into a bit of a depression state. My mental health will take a bit of a kicking, and I'll really struggle to get through my day. But the fact that I can still train 1 or 2 hours a day with this injury is a godsend for me. I'm always going to push through. I'm always going to improvise, and I'm always going to work around it, which I do. It's good that I'm able to stay strong and fit. I just can't take punches. I can't spar. The pain that I have going down my arms, is limiting me and what I can do and what I can't do, but I'm still training hard and I'll still push through it. Another one that I see, about talking about fighting, and all we do is talk about fighting on this corner of YouTube. Now, I'm going to say this without any ego. I'm just saying it with confidence. I'm just saying it exactly what I think and how I think and of myself and what I am. No one in this corner of YouTube can touch me in the fighting world. No one. I don't want to fight anyone. I'm living a peaceful, quiet life. I try and avoid competition to the best of my ability. I'm grown in my personality. I'm grown as a man, as a person. I'm realising the rights from wrongs. I'm carrying a strong message to the youth. If we are accountable for our actions, there is consequences for fighting in a public place. Punching people in the face is not good. If you're going to do it in a controlled environment. Go to a fighting gym. Don't punch someone who doesn't want to punch you back. If you feel threatened, then strike. The best line of defense is attack. Now, when I met Shadowboxer, he was very frightened. He was cowering down. He didn't want to know. That's all I'm going to say. I didn't want to hit him. So, yeah, that's how we dealt with it. Shook his hand, moved on. On this corner of YouTube, I fully believe in my heart of heart and in my head that no one on this corner of YouTube is anywhere near as good as me at fighting. They might be better boxer than me. They might be faster than me, but as an all-round complete fighter, I am the best on this corner of YouTube. Between us all, between all the content creators, on this corner of YouTube, and I'm not saying this to big myself up, I'm not saying this to call anyone out, I don't want to prove it to anyone. I am the most complete fighter in this corner of YouTube. I can kick, I can grapple, I can clinch. I've won multiple Muay Thai fights, I've won multiple boxing fights, I've won multiple K1 kickboxing fights, I've won one bare knuckle fight. Show me a resume that anyone's better than me. Show me that anyone in this corner of YouTube can do what I've done on this corner of YouTube. No one. No one. If anyone got into an all-out fight with me on this corner of YouTube, I would win in under 5 minutes. Guaranteed. And that's me being generous. Most of them I'd wipe out within a minute. Give or take. Now, because I respect anyone who's made the ring walk or can walk to a cage on this corner of YouTube who's actually had 1 fight or 2 fights or 3 fights or 20 fights. It doesn't matter to me. I still respect you. Just because I don't like you doesn't mean I don't respect you, because I do. And this is not me bigging myself up, and well, it kind of is, isn't it? But I know on this corner of YouTube, there's not a man who can touch me in a fight, in an all-out fight. My leg kicks alone will stop anyone in this corner of YouTube in their tracks. In an instant. 3 or 4 leg kicks to any one of these people on this corner of YouTube, and it will be game over. That's a fact. I know that in my heart, 100%, that I will deliver 3 or 4 leg kicks in the space of 20 seconds to anyone in this corner of YouTube, and that's it. Done. Game over. Game over. Simple as that. Now, I have earned the right to talk about what I want on this corner of YouTube, you know, and no one can do anything about it. No one is going to stop me. As far as copying content or sit, yeah, maybe as I am. If I watch someone's content and that gives me substance to be able to make content, then that's what I'm going to do. If I watch Jimmy Justice, if I watch Danny Christie, if I watch Shadowboxer or Brett May, I'm gonna make content on their content. Why not? I get paid from it. I'm happy to do it. It brings numbers. You know, regardless of what you think of me in them comments, good or bad, it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter to me, because I know in my heart, not one man on this corner of YouTube is as complete as a fighter as me. And I'm not being big-headed. I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying how it is. I'm stating 100% fact. My resume around the combat sports world is far more superior than any one of these. Give or take Danny Christie's give or take Danny Christie's bare knuckle journey. But in all of what I've accomplished in all different disciplines, mine outweighs anyone's. Simple as that. God bless.